Manitoba, a captivating province noted for its varying histories, cultures, and ways of life. For over 145 years, small towns and farming communities around our great province have knit together and forged our unique identity. They provide for this province, for this country. Far from the larger city centers, they define a quieter, simpler way of life. Killarney is one community that sets the standard for small-town living. Located in southwest Manitoba, near the U.S. border, Killarney boasts a population of nearly 3,200 residents. With its many special attractions, quiet spaces, safe streets, and vibrant commercial and business sector, Killarney is the perfect spot for a vacation destination or family living.
It's a tight community. Everybody seems to know each other. It's a very safe community. We don't seem to have to lock anything up. You know, it's pretty good that way. And it's also very friendly.
It's unique in the sense that the community, the people of Killarney is what make it special. And the place is awesome as well. But it's really our friends and the community of people here that make us love living here.
You can wave to the guy that's right across the street and you most likely know him. It's a very beautiful community, lots of trees. It's not exactly what most people would say imagine Manitoba looks like. I think we are very lucky to have a community that is as close-knit and as attractive as it is.
One of this town's greatest gems is located 1 kilometer outside Killarney, along Highway 18 South, the Shamrock Drive-In. The Shamrock defines nostalgia. Built on 7 acres of land with over 53 years of history, the Shamrock Drive-In is an old-fashioned good time. It's highly recommended for a unique date or a family fun night.
You know, in Killarney here, Killarney Turtle Mountain, we're actually very fortunate to have one of the last remaining drive-ins actually in Western Canada still here. It attracts an awful lot of people to the community. It's been a fixture in this community for over half a century now, and we bring people in from far and wide for this. We pride ourselves in being a summertime community with the lake and everything like that, and it's just one more aspect of the community that brings people out, and it's something that definitely puts us on the map. I know that we've had people who've traveled from British Columbia all the way from Prince Edward Island, and when they come to Manitoba, they want to experience the drive-in experience. When we've had people come over from Europe, we've had tourists from England, Ireland, and everything like that, and they want to see this North American thing that was once called the drive-in movie theater. And this is one of the last remaining places that you can do it. So it's definitely a tourist, I'd almost call it a tourist destination for something like that to have in our community.
As old school memories meet the 21st century, all drive-in theaters such as the Shamrock have come to a crossroad. Movie companies and distributors have moved towards digital delivery, meaning the death of traditional 35mm film. In order to stay relevant, theaters are forced to abandon their old analog film projectors and upgrade to modern, secure movie servers and projectors. This newer equipment can reach costs that are unrealistic to theaters in smaller markets.
So we had purchased the drive-in, and we knew that it was running the old 35mm projectors, and we knew that it wasn't going to be lasting for very long. We had maybe 2-3 years. This is what we were told anyways. And so we started inquiring as to the price, and the first quotes that we got, it seemed that as time was going on, and we're talking like a short amount of time, you know, within a year period, the price had gone from what we were originally quoted to more than 3 times the price. And it was a really prohibitive cost, and so we decided to just keep on running the 35mm and go as long as we could with them.
The loss of the Shamrock Drive-In would have a direct impact to the people of Killarney and its tourist industry. As an attraction, it provides economic spin-off to the local economy and other communities within the province.
Well, I think every business is important to a community. Even just a coffee shop closing down, it's just a blow to the whole community. This theater has been a part of this community's life for over 50 years now.
But the family aspect of going to the drive-in out there was a big plus, where we could sit in our own car and and enjoy the outdoors and the moon and the best of the weather, and even the rain added a different experience to sit there in the rain and the windshield wipers clearing the picture up.
I think you guys have really done a good job on doing the family movie route. You know, you have a lot of parents who want to spend time with their kids in some sort of a venue where they have some sort of control. And, you know, why not take them to the drive-in, let them play in the playground, let them watch the big screen, let them fall asleep when they're full of popcorn and Pepsi, and you know, they have memories of it, you know.
What I like about coming to the drive-in with my own children is, again, it's a different experience that the kids don't get anywhere else, for one thing. And it's something that's so special for them because they never get to stay up way past their bedtime, and then when they get there, they love it. Like it's just a special experience all around, spending time with us, being at the theater, staying up late, and then the movie's kind of a bonus. They like to go and play with the other kids before the movie, so it's not even just the movie, it's the whole experience that they love so much. They want to get there so early so they have lots of time to play with the other kids, and yeah.
The drive-in's always been just, it's been the first day of opening has always been the first day of summer. It's just kind of kicks that day off, and it's something we always look forward to. And I'm not a winter fan, so when I see that sign closed for the season, that terrifies me. It scares me. So I always look at it as the seasons the drive-in opens up, but we have so many really good memories as kids sneaking into the drive-in, of course. You know, everybody does that once in a while, climbs in the back of the car and hides in the trunk. You know, those are all things, and honking the horn when the camera quits working. You know, as kids, those were just wonderful memories, and having fun with other friends out there at the drive-in. It was always just a night out, you know, with friends and family. It's just enjoyable.
I remember that I got to play on the play structures there that were offered for all the kids, and it was a great way to meet new children. And we would spin around, go on the monkey bars, we'd go and just run around and whatnot. We were constantly being eaten by bugs, but we just absolutely loved our time, even before the movie. And then once the movie started rolling, getting to lie down on the grass, lie down on car hoods, pretty much wherever you could, back of a truck, and just enjoy whatever the movie was. Maybe if you didn't even like it, we still went. we thought it might have been a terrible movie to go to. We still went and had a great time. And it's always been something that whenever people ask, what is there to do in Killarney? I always say, oh, let's go to the drive-in. And everyone just gets pumped because that's not something that every community has to offer. And it's so unique to the community that we live in. And I'm just so appreciative that we have this opportunity to go to the drive-in, and I hope that we don't ever see it leave.
The citizens of Killarney are firmly behind this local icon. Save Our Shamrock rallies are a clear indication of how dear and loved this historical site is to this community.
Yeah, they would be lined up down the road waiting to get in, and if you weren't early, you would have to sit in the very back, which wasn't bad sometimes.
Well, actually, when you think about it, this is actually where my wife and we had our first kiss.
Shh, don't.
Well, she tells me.
I like the drive-in because it's just really fun to come here and meet new people and watch movies.
I like the drive-in because I get to meet new people and I get to explore and see all these places. And I also like the big screen and how you can hear it from the speakers and all that kind of stuff.
When you're looking for something for Manitobaville, what is a village in Manitoba? What is Manitobaville? Well, a drive-in theater absolutely epitomizes what a prairie town used to be and what still should be today. So when we're looking for a project for a Manitobaville, what better project than endorsing and keeping one of the last vibrant drive-in theaters that makes Manitoba towns a great thing for many, many decades? This is the project that is a worthwhile cause.
Community, family, culture, history. It's all the things that define the Shamrock Drive-In. It's what defines Manitobaville.